Right. I'm very, very pleased to have Miltos. Do you want roaming mic? With us tonight. I studied art long time ago, and there's very few things that come along that really kind of get me excited, and Miltos is certainly one of them. Lev Manovich, he's another one. I've ripped this straight off the Wikipedia page, so we can have the accuracy discussion later on. But here it is. Lev Manovich described Miltos as the painter of contemporary life. You know, after actually a very successful career as a painter, decided to commission an LA-based branding agency to create a name for a new type of movement. That movement became n.i.n. And the movement was presented in the Gagosian Gallery in New York in 2000, and since has become incredibly... Is it influential yet, or is it still just fucking bubbling under the surface and being picked up by the likes of Charles Saatchi, and that's not under the surface anymore, is it?
Nobody knows about these things.
Okay, well, we're gonna break into the browser, by the way, because we're going to go onto the internet.
Okay. Hello, guys. I am unprepared to talk to you today, but I actually decide to be permanently unprepared because we are too well prepared, always, for everything. So, yeah, I have like 5 minutes to talk to you about n.i.n. I just need 1 second because n.i.n. can be described in 1 second is n.i.n, N-E-N. Is just this name, which I bought for a considerable amount of money in New York in 2000, and present at an Optimal Gallery in New York, Gagosian. And yeah, I come from art, which you may know or you may not know is the very super conservative, academic, whatever, boring environment. The existence of this place proves it. The existence of all contemporary art exhibitions, museums, all these things where I do my money prove that. There is one thing that happens in the art world which puts together the attitude of all the art people, art curators, critics, artists themselves, gallerists. We don't want to know nothing about anything which is new. We really don't want to know nothing that will change our mind about things. We want just to hear again and again and again the old stories, gossips around that. Anyway, I was bored of all that. I thought there must be something else. Okay, let's get a name for it. Let's name it. And maybe it will come like a bullet that comes from the dark and actually kills you, but not exactly. So that's how the company, Lexicon, the company that made Pentium, BlackBerry, many wonderful names, came with this word, palindrome. N.i.n comes from the word screen. When you do n.i.n, you are a n.i.n star, you are a star of n.i.n, you acquire this status, which is very big privilege, because you are like admired by a few, but the most selected people, according to me. And yeah, what I am showing you here, with what actually Nicolas is showing you, is like some n.i.n artworks. This is a work of Ham van der Dorpel. He's a Dutch artist. You have these guards here, and they are falling. These stuff are websites, and they are artworks. You can buy them. They are unique pieces because a website, as most of you know, but the art world doesn't know yet, but it comes to know, it's a unique thing. A website is unique. You can buy only one. You can copy the content, but doesn't matter because content is there to be copied. Anyone can copy the content. Content is, we don't care. Content is there to be used. But the artwork is when you take content, you put it in a place, it becomes something peculiar, something interesting. This is a work of mine, it's called jacksonpollock.org. I appropriate the code I appropriate the code from some people called Statement Design, fantastic art designers. I made it more colorful and call it jacksonpollock.org. And is one of my most cool websites. That's another website of me, together with another guy, Harold Klinger. It's called maninthedark.com, and you have this man in the dark. And so practically here, what I'm showing you is not even n.i.n, it's kind of like aesthetic approach towards n.i.n, because hopefully n.i.n will come later, will come in a moment where we will be different, we will not sit in situations like this, in places like this. And yeah, maybe all this will be forgotten and then again reenacted by some kids somewhere in the planet, I don't know, different futuristic scenarios. Anyway, just get the idea now. If you are inspired, good. If not, even better. You can come with something better, maybe. Angelo Plessas, Raphael Rosenthal. So the other way, you can... It's important. So, Raphael Rosenthal. Another work of Raphael Rosenthal, which I actually bought myself for my collection. It's a very good moment for me because not many people understand the importance of this work. So whenever I have some extra money, I buy everything I can. So I have this collection, it's called the Manetas collection. That's another work by Raphael Rosenthal again. It's called Jello Time. What is this Jello? And it does clink. A work by Mai Ueda, a Japanese artist. She lives in New York. Ambivalent. And let's see the diamond. The diamond is interesting. I just bought that. It's again by Harm van der Dorpel. So you open it and then it looks at you. You can reflect yourself into this beautiful internet diamond, which actually even takes pictures of you. And yeah, very politically incorrect because you don't notice, but I mean, it spies you. It spies on you. Yeah, that's more or less, I mean, I don't want to keep you more busy. You have more important things to do. Okay, thank you.